Nathan, I guess the key moment is the penalty right on the stroke of half-time.
Yeah, because that goes 2 and 2 is better cushion than 1 and so on, but we didn't really look like scoring today. I mean, I got to be honest with you, we didn't do the basics well enough. On the edge, there's nothing in the game, and then on the edge of the box we have a chance to clear it, we don't. We tried to be clever, which happened 3, 4, 5 times today. They rob it. I don't think he means to score from there, but that was a big moment. The penalty obviously right on the stroke of half time, 2 of us going to ground, cheap defending, and that's what cost us. And look, we were a mile off today, so the goal was a bit fortuitous. We could have done better with the penalty, but we weren't at our levels today, and Preston had to contribute to that. I thought Preston were excellent in terms of what they done, and they done to us what we normally do to teams, and that's the sad thing. But look, we haven't had a performance like that for a little bit, but it brings us back down to earth a bit.
Well, they outfought you, I guess, in that midfield area, didn't they? Young McCann was outstanding.
Yeah, and Brown, Whiteman. They were better than us in midfield, but they were better than us then. The back three let the ball bounce far too many times. As I said, the midfield players were going to ground. We got booked because we were going to ground. We were then petulant and have a lack of discipline. So there's no control in our display today in all of it. And we were a mile off, and we were second best all over. So I got no complaints with the result. Yeah, we huffed and puffed and could have got something if we'd only got an early goal and stuff. But realistically, we didn't have it. And I can't remember one person playing well today. I really can't. People didn't jack the towel in. They kept going right to the end, and that's the group we got. But we weren't at our usual selves today, and that's the thing.
I mean, there was a rally after half-time, but you needed a goal in that 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, but we can't keep giving sides 2-0 and coming back. We've got to do the basics. If we've done the basics well first half, we come in, we're not playing well, but we keep a clean sheet, and that's what we got to do. Because, as I said, there's the ball bouncing on the edge of our box that we can control and hook, and they don't score the first goal. And then it's throw-in injury time. They throw it back. We try to dive in and win the ball. Then they play it on the side of us instead of staying on our feet and just, blocking the shot for a couple. We dive in, and it's cheap defending, and we haven't done that, but we did it today. But there was so much that set the tone, and we set the tone. We gave the ball away. We stretched the ball when we didn't need to. We didn't play in defeat. We lost headers. We let the ball bounce. There was no aggression, and they were better than us all over.
You took Sonny off at half-time. Was that because of the performance or an injury? Or?
Well, a bit of both. I mean, look, I could have taken anyone off, but what we needed to do, one was have an element of control in it, and Carl is very good in possession, so we felt we would have built from that. Sonny's fell short of his normal standards in terms of aggressions, going winning the ball and front-footedness, because a lot of balls bounced and causing a bit of confusion. So I felt, okay, we'll take one of the defenders off, and we got another attacker on. But we have to puff today without being anything, and you thought, being fifth in the league with a real chance of establishing ourselves there, that we would have been right at it today, but we weren't. And it's a little bit of a wake-up call. So it doesn't do you harm sometimes, as long as that doesn't continue.
2 home games now. It's another 3 game weeks, but 2 at home on the bounce.
Yeah, and that's nice. And look, we want to bounce back. So it's a tough game, Middlesbrough, then Stoke, but we'll concentrate on Middlesbrough first, and then goes into a Sky game. And as I said, it's a chance quickly to put things right, because this last week, I didn't like last week because we had a week to prepare, but because of the big shifts, we didn't have much of a training group. We rested them, and a few of them look sluggish. We've rested most of them that have played a lot of games. So 7 or 8, as you saw in the open day, were doing very little, and I felt that's had an impact today. So look, I'm pleased we got an opportunity to get this out of our system with a game in 3 days' time.